Sports pregame show.
Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you're ready for another year of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith and got the big diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Checking out the Clippers, what a year they're having. They've run up the best record in the NBA with some absolutely flawless performances. They've been a fun team to watch over the first half of the season. Hey, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
This is when we make our resolutions for 2016. I don't really like to make resolutions, guys, but I guess if I had to, I would say I would like to actually dunk one-handed.
Well, Elevator Ernie, you better have a trampoline as part of that fantasy.
Well, I don't even think you can dunk donuts in coffee, man, so keep it moving.
See, that's why I don't like to make resolutions. Here's Kevin Harlan.
You ready, freak? I'm feeling it tonight.
Man, you always say that.
Okay, then. You know, see what you got since the last time you met
Oh,
her.
I got a lot. Ready to show the world.
Can't wait. See you out there.
There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
And with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Especially when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. That's a losing combination.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Freak is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Pierce in at the small forward. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Paul kicks to Freak. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Shot clock at 5. Back to Pierce. Takes a 3. And the shot is good. Pierce has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here's Curry. 17 points for him last game against New York.
And how about how opportunistic he was defensively? Steal after steal for him in that game just showed the quickness of his hands and anticipation.
Here's Freak after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Pierce kicks to Freak. Outside Jordan. Inside. The pass to Freak. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Lets it go. That's good from Paul Pierce on the assist by Freak. Pierce has got his second basket of the night. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Curry against Paul. From 10 feet out, that's good on the jump shot.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Passes it to Freak. Again, Los Angeles.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Curry passes to Sanders. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Freak kicks to Pierce. There's the dish to Freak. It's Pierce on the wing. Shoots. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And Sanders throws it down.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
That's right, you got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
Now here's Freak. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
You know what I've always said, partner? Good shooting covers over a multitude of ills. We're seeing it right now.
And Sanders throws it down.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
Freak with it. He's covered by Iguodala. Lets it go from deep. And Pierce is good for 3. Pierce has got 10 points.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Curry kicks to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, Steve Kerr gave me a few moments to catch up with him. He knows that the challenge for his team in this game will be to slow down Blake Griffin, who he described as instant momentum. With Griffin being such a handful physically, they plan to limit his ability to get any space around the basket and hopefully cut down those powerful drives toward the rim.
And thank you for that, Doris. Take a look at this. Every team loves to have guys like these. Big men who can pass like guards. These are their assistants in the season. Number 1, Draymond Green.
You think of some of the great passing big men over the years, and they are some of the best players ever. I mean, period. I'm sure that's not lost on him.
Certainly not. I mean, it's precisely why he's worked so hard to become the passer he is today. He didn't want to just be a scorer. He wanted to be a complete post player, and he's done it.
Williams gets the bucket.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I think it's pretty obvious that's the case. Well, some really terrific numbers for Freak. He already has 8 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's got today have been just electric.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Blake Griffin. Coach clearly wants him to get going here early and ensure he gets on fire and makes the kind of offensive impact everyone knows he's capable of. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thanks, Doris. And both free throws good from Freak. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Now Curry, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Crawford dishes to Rivers. And Freak throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Curry can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 4. Down low, Freak. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Outside Curry. There's the screen. They double team Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Barnes. That's good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And here's Freak. He hits the shot at the very last second.
Goodness.
Woo!
The pressure on him in those circumstances was massive.
Oh, man.
What pressure? You guys are over-exaggerating here. I mean, you can't rattle this guy no matter what the situation is.
And we've seen some big scoring numbers of late from Freak. We heard from perimeter defensive ace Andre Iguodala about how they hope to continue. Not to disagree, but don't you have to let that affect your game a little bit, Greg? I mean, don't you have to plan for those shots and try not to let Freak get to the free throw line as often as he does and as part of your plan?
You know, Kevin, easier said than done. What's that great expression? Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Right.
What are you doing? Stay down. Stay down.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. Changes. Harry Sanders is checked in for Williams. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Archie Goodwin in for Steph Curry. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Paul Pierce is checked in for Griffin. Freak comes in for Jamal Crawford. John Livingston, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Paul subbed in for Rivers.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Now here's Goodwin, defended by Paul. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Iguodala.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Los Angeles shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in. Warriors trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Iguodala, the pass to Goodwin. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
Jumps up, rips down the breakaway slam.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder, how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it, in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
1:14 left in the second quarter. Iguodala's drive. Good. Iguodala's got 4 this quarter.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
And Freak throws it down.
And they've done a great job of just keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. I mean, not becoming conservative at all, just adding to the lead. I love seeing a team do that.
Iguodala, the pass to Looney. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Looney's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Freak. He's got 27. Sinks that one from the post. That's 12 points for Paul Pierce.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's the screen. Freak kicks to Livingston. Pierce wide open. He fires. Another one falls for the Clippers.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Paul. 29 points for Freak.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Los Angeles on top, up 19. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I've got Paul Pierce, and the truth, what's been the key to your efficiency tonight?
Well, I'm just taking my time. You know, I know I was going to pick up as time goes along, and I started getting into a good flow. So I got some good shots and just took my time.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball. Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it, to his credit.
Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to New York.
And really, I just felt like they didn't compete, particularly on the backboard, probably their weakest area in that game.
Well, they weren't doing their work early. They weren't carving out space for themselves under the glass, and guys just weren't working hard enough in my estimation.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Call out there with Freak, and it's Pierce in at the 3 spot. Los Angeles shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, you know, I really think the hard work they've put in the offseason and so far this year really making a big difference. I mean, they've made a huge improvement in their shooting at the line.
Free throw good, Freak. Warriors trail by 20. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He ended with an amazing number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy. Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that part with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game. Averaging around 35 a clip. And you look at his Gaudy steal numbers defensively, he makes his presence felt on every possession.
And you know what I like about it, Greg, is he gets great position, then uses those quick, strong mitts of his to rip the ball out of there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Marvin Williams has checked in for Sanders. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Sounds good.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them. When you're hot, you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Thompson. 16 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Griffin goes in. Again, the Clippers.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Thompson dishes to Barnes. Outside Williams. His 3-pointers off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Green with a screen for Barnes. He dishes it to Curry. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Jordan, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Curry passes to Barnes. The feed to Green. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Green's got his second basket of the night.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Griffin kicks to Freak. Williams with the block. Pass to Barnes. Back to Curry. Can't get it to go. So the Clippers will take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. Seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline. And it's the Warriors ball. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter. Green is out there with Sanders. And it's Curry in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Pass to Dawson. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Freak kicks to Dawson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Dawson's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Clippers. Curry dishes to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game. LA has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Freak passes to Jordan. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Curry wide open, and another 3 for Golden State.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shoots.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Out to the right wing. Livingston kicks to Freak. To the left side wing. Jordan the screen, feeds to Livingston. Jordan sets the pick for Freak, dishes it to Livingston. Here's Dawson, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Thompson up top, uncovered, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Thompson's got 20 points.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Kicks to Freak. They set the pick and the pass to Hooper. He feeds it to Freak. Iguodala with the steal. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Livingston kicks to Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes it to Hooper. 3-pointer, and that one's good.
You might not think of him as a laser 3-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Curry kicks to Green. Iguodala outside. Thompson for the triple. And it's Thompson again missing.
Not good shot selection, long range, and a defender all up in your jersey.
And you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Tipped away. Now the Clippers moving it up. Freak with the ball. It's stolen by Curry. Thompson dishes to Curry. Green, the screen. Curry with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Green bounces high off the rim and drops. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
And that one's good.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Curry passes to Green. Iguodala outside. He kicks it to Thompson. That 3 off the mark.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat. Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
Pass to Dawson from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And we'll see you next time. But first, the post-game show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them through the entire game.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.